back to the channel. If you caught the last upload, you know exactly where I'm headed. Yes, we are headed to the dyno to get this thing tuned. So far, it's running great on the tune that Daryle sent me. Basically, all Daryle sent me was my stock GT500 tune with the upgraded injector data for the new injectors. It's running great, no issues. When we get there, he'll tune it on the dyno for the pulley and everything else, and let's see how much power this thing makes. Also, we're going to find out exactly who won the free t-shirt and got the closest to the horsepower. So guys, we'll see you there. So you was the one behind. I was like, who's pulling in behind me?
Yeah, I got behind you to start with, and I was telling him about we're coming to the GT500, and I looked, I was like, wait a second, that's him in front of me.
Yeah, because I passed by where I normally turn off to go to your house, yeah. And I was like, I wonder if he's left yet. Yeah. And I just kept rolling.
Yeah, I literally come up right behind you.
You came up right behind me. You must have been moving.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, when I left the house, it was like, I thought it was closer than this place was closer than what it was. When I left the house, I left at like 8. And I go to the gas station, I'm like fiddling around, I'm like, I got plenty of time. Yeah. And then it was like 8:20, I put in the directions, and it was like, showed me getting here like 10:30. I was like, time to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You been doing all right, man?
Yep, doing good.
All right, everyone, we are here at Titan Motorsports, and we've got the car on the dyno, and Daryle is getting everything ready to make a run on the dyno. But we got Cody. Cody, if you remember Cody, he is the one with the turbo Nova. This is Bryce. He's the one that'll be running the dyno today, and as soon as Daryle gets ready, we will make a run on the dyno. I'm ready whenever you are. Is a Dynojet dyno, so the numbers will be right where they should be. See guys, this is the reason I can't lose weight. People give me stuff like this. That is good.
I can bring the whole box up. No, don't worry about that.
Everything look good with the tune?
Yep, picked that like timing was super safe, 0 knock the whole pull, so.
No knock?
No knock at all.
Alright, let me see what it made on this. Now you got time and everything pulled back on this thing.
Everything is pulled back, I didn't rev it all the way out.
Okay. So, it put down 515 horsepower and 542 foot-pound of torque, and he did not rev it all the way out. And he has got the timing pulled for be conservative to make sure all the feeling and everything look good. All right, everyone, it's the second run. everything look?
Still looking good. Got a little bit of knock retard on the low end, but I've popped it, cleaned up.
Okay.
Other than that, all the pool looks good. Fuel trims look good. Just a small adjustment to the spark plug with it.
Okay. All right, let's go see what it made with that run. Did you rev this one on out? So it made 532 horsepower and 546 foot-pounds of torque. And one thing I want to point out, guys, if you can see that, is he has, it's SAE correction factors, and he has everything listed right there. So there's no funny business going on. This is what it's doing. It's on a dyno jet, so he's gonna make some corrections, and we're going to see what it do. You're gonna do one final cool down and pull once we get everything right. Daryle is working his magic. Daryle, I heard you've been busy.
Yep.
Awesome.
Working on that twin turbo car.
Yeah. How's that car? How's your car coming?
Hopefully next weekend it'll be running.
Sweet.
Today even, if I have time, I may work on it some. But the motor's been test fitted on it. It fits in there, so just need some time to get it done.
I heard that. That thing's gonna be a beast, man. Gonna be a Ford Takeover, right?
Yep.
All right. Hey, let's go look at your car while he's adjusting the tune. So this is the car. I'll put a clip in right here of it running down the track. All right, now that's on his old setup, and he has got it in here. Can I show the goodies? Okay. He's got it in here and getting some work done on it, getting ready for this season. But look at this massive turbo. Look, that's my hand. I can almost put my hand inside of it. Man. Yeah, and it weighs 62 pounds. I picked it up already. That thing's heavy. Now, what size is that?
That's 88, 112.
88? Sweet. So what do you think it's going to run? You ran what?
I'm hoping to run forward. Maybe
Fours?
by the end of the year, maybe.
Woo!
If we get suspension right, motor right.
Man, this thing's going to be a beast.
I want to drive it to the track one day, like a Saturday. Drive it to the track and try to run like a low 5 and then drive it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Street car. Well,
Have somebody follow
to a certain extent.
Well, have somebody follow behind me with a trailer, because I'm a good chance of breaking something.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely.
The only thing I'm waiting for the brakes rear end.
But you live, what, over an hour away from the track? Yeah.
6 miles.
Yeah, so I mean, that's, I wouldn't want to, I have driven to Bowling Green and ran and drove back. Yeah, I was worried the whole time I was there something's going to break.
Yeah. I ain't driving Bowling Green, way too far to drive.
I heard that. But hopefully, guys,
Something a little more reliable, but
it is reliable. It's got an LS in it.
it's never made that long to drive.
I got you, I got you. Hopefully, guys, you will see this car on the track very soon. All right, so we are going to, is this going to be the last run?
Yeah, this will be the final one.
Okay. Everything look good?
About what time it's going to take. It looks like our injectors were about 73%. That's an 81% on that one. Lambda was good, 27.9. Fuel pressure was 51.
So we're good?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. All right, so everything looks good with the tune, and you think that's the final tune?
Yeah, that's all we're gonna make
okay.
with this octane.
Okay. So on this octane, I got 93 from Shell, so it should be 93, but let's see what it made. So yeah, we made 535 horsepower, 550 foot-pound of torque. Let's see where. Okay, we made the max horsepower right around 6,000, a little over 6,000 RPM, and then our max torque was a little over 4,000 RPM. So I am dynoed on SAE, and just to show you, if we switched it to standard, what it would turn into, in case anybody wants to know. So if you switch it to standard, I go to 548 real horsepower and 564 foot-pound of torque, but we do it here on SAE, so it is 535 and 550. And that's right on par with what it should do. Usually when they get throttle body, bigger throttle body, 67mm throttle body, elbow and a JLT intake and stuff like that, usually they'll put down 550, 560. So I figured 530 to 540. 540 was my number, and 535, so we're right there.
Our octane, I can see it actually breaking 550 if you have
yeah. Put some octane booster or something in, but you know, I don't have octane booster in all the time, so this is what it runs all the time. Yeah. But you know, that's right on par, man, because everyone I see put the throttle body, elbow, and everything else on it usually puts down around 550. Yeah. And so, you know, so right now, very pleased with it. So everything look good?
Yeah, everything looks perfect. Dialogue checks out. It's exactly where it needs to be.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, so successful day at the dyno. 535 horsepower, what was it,
like 550 something on torque.
Anyway, 535 horsepower. Car did great. So what do you think about anything in the future about adding some fuel?
As far as adding the 85 with those MU52s, I've seen right around 80% on the duty cycle. So they're not going to support E85, but I think the fuel system will handle it. It just needs different injectors.
Yeah. So maybe not on this blower, but the reason I was asking, future.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. All right. If you have anything anywhere around West Tennessee, even outside of West Tennessee, hit them up. Link in the description. Everything Wengerd, performance, and tuning. That's right?
Yep. That's
I always mess that up.
Yeah. Struggle with that one.
What was it? Wengerd Motorsports?
Yeah.
I used to be bad about that.
Yeah, there was one where I think we went 3 times in a row. Wengerd Motorsports. Wait, redid. Sorry.
But anyway, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Let's just say, see the pants, it's there. That feels a lot better than what it did. And I rode into it, and when I got full throttle at 65 degrees, and the F1s actually, look, a little tire pressure out of those things, and they actually do decent in warm weather. Now I can't just stab it because then it shocks it, and then it will blow them off. But like roll into it and get into it, it'll go. If the tires are warm. But yeah, dude, man, that thing felt good. Yes. All right, we are getting there. We are getting closer to 17, and that's what I'm loving. As you seen earlier, it put down 535 horsepower, 550 foot-pound of torque on SAE corrections on a dyno jet. And a huge thank you to Titan Motorsports for letting us come out and slap this thing on the dyno out there. They were very great people. Didn't really want to talk on camera, but Bryce is a great guy. And dude, huge thank you to them. They are located in Dover, Tennessee. Titan Motorsports, look them up if you're in the area and you want to dyno your car. Go check them out. And could not thank Daryle enough for the tuning again. I cannot speak more highly of Daryle with his tuning ability. Just amazing. I love it. no problems. And if you do have a hiccup or anything, he's right there and right on it. This car, you know, pretty much tuned, no headaches, and the GT500s do. I don't know what boost I'm running, because as you know, if you know anything, if you've been around GT500s and stuff like that, their boost gauge is inferred. It doesn't read 100% accurate. I went onto a lot of posts and they were talking about how their boost gauge wasn't reading correctly because of, you know, because of that, and it's a big issue. But no matter, we're going to put a mechanical gauge in this thing to get this thing to where we can actually see what boost it is. VMP says it's 13 or 14 psi, and right now I'm showing like 11 and 10, 11, and that's what I showed about 9 to 10 stock. But the horsepower does not lie on the dyno. I have no belt slip because I would not have put down 535 rural horsepower on stock boost level. So we know the boost level's there. Yeah, the car is doing phenomenal. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. We are headed to Dover's, but that will be in the next video. Gonna give you guys a shop update. I haven't been out there in a while, and I want to give you guys a shop update with all the cars and where they're at right now. There's been quite a bit of progress made out there, but that will be the next video. But guys, I appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you very much. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not, and we will